Alright, so last one, it says we have our word problem. It says one of the games at the carnival involves trying to ring a bell with the ball by hitting a level that propels the ball into the air. The height is represented by this equation. And they want us to first label the graph. So I'm going to look at my graph. Like I said, I don't have the review with me, but I just sketched it. So right here, guys, this is your height. So your y-axis right here is your height. And your x-axis right here is your time. Let's see. So how long will it take to reach the maximum height? So that's your part B question. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this. Let me zoom out a little bit. I'm going to plug this into my handy dandy calculator. So turn it on. I'm going to go into y equals, and I want to plug in that equation. So negative 16, they used a t, but I'm going to use an x. Okay, graph. So it looks kind of funky. So let me zoom out. Let me see if that works. Oh, now let me change my window. Negative. Try this. There's a little bit better. Let me zoom in just a little bit more. So I'm going to zoom in on my x-axis a little bit. So change my window. Let me do -5. See how that looks. There we go. That's nice. Alright, so there's my graph. How long would it take to reach the maximum height? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit calculate or second trace. So second trace right here on your calculator, second trace. And I'm going to go where it says maximum, hit enter. So it's asking for a left bound. So I'm going to go just left of the graph. So use your little scroll keys. I'm going to hit enter. Then it says right bound. So I'm going to go just right of the graph. Hit enter. And then it says guess. So I'm going to guess right there. And then there it is. There's my maximum point. It tells me that my x is my maximum is 1.22 comma 23.77. Okay, what does the y-intercept represent? So if you look at your graph, they're asking what does this right here represent at 0, 0? So this is your starting point. And they want to know what is the domain of the situation. So for a parabola, it goes from negative infinity to positive infinity. But in this scenario, we just want the top part of our graph. So like if I did a little sketch real quick, this is what our graph looked like. We just want this shaded part right here. That's what we're focused on. Because when you're we're talking about a carnival and a bell, our height can't be negative, right? It's just going to go up then down. So really we just care about the top portion of the graph. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out where this starts. So it starts at 0. But I need to figure out what is this final